Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first day of KEL4. It is round of 32. It's gonna be DudsonZ against podlu. I am BlankTap, your caster for today, at least on the online counterpart. And it does seem that I have missed one of the point, 1-0. And thus we're going straight for DT3. I presume this is going to be podlu's pick. Epic high fly, a bit of a classic on the DT nonetheless. Alt, slight precision at CS5. Plenty of these square and right angle patterns. And starting off, podlu with a bit of struggle in the accuracy department, pretty difficult at such bit of a density map, to say the least. On the other hand, just kind of chilling, 97% accuracy and still climbing. More players, however, still with the full combo. No misses just yet. Just pure consistency throughout. Going to see a bit of a strange pattern here and there, and podlu will be the first one to find the miss. As we see DudsonZ coming in with the FC thus far on the first 1/3 of the map. 267,000 individual score, but finds a miss right after, giving some chances back to podlu as he recovers his accuracy back to a solid 95% and tying things up actually. DudsonZ finding yet again another miss. Down to a 20k lead, 10k now as podlu holding on to a solid 200 combo, and now the score lead will indeed change, but the wide angle jump will catch him off guard as DudsonZ pulls it back to his side by about 30k. Things are still tight, 1/3 map remaining, one more section to go. All DudsonZ needs to do is to not miss too much. Going to a bit of slower part, there will be one more fast part after this, but other than that, this is going to be very difficult for podlu to come back from. That miss is quite crucial. The circular stream here and there, but DudsonZ gets it in the back, hits every corner, but with that miss, is it too late? Is it too much of a score gap? podlu hitting the jumps, hitting the doubles, and it's done. DudsonZ will be getting their second point with this pick. And now back to the map pool. podlu, sadly, that initial accuracy drop alongside the kind of evenly spaced miss resulting in no combo does screw him off there, sadly enough, and DudsonZ will be coming in with the no mode 4, used to it, going straight for the Halgo Sharu tech. This is gonna be pretty fun. Gonna be pretty difficult as well. And I'm sure we're just gonna go straight into this one. And as you can, from the audio itself, it is gonna be quite spammy with the sliders, I presume. Countdown the board that we're about to begin our third map of this match. It's time for the mode 4. 2 minutes and 4 seconds, not a long map. And on a tech map like this, every single slider break will matter. It does seem that these two players are not lost in the sauce. Following, oh my, I saw that podlu almost going the wrong way, but saved it in the end. Some finger control action going on in the beginning, but nothing else other than that as we go into the sliders. Putrid, and I'm putrid harvester as podlu finds the first miss. DudsonZ holding him pretty nicely, but that accuracy is a bit behind. podlu definitely can stage a comeback, but only and only if he can get some combo going. 30k difference, and now it's gonna increase even more as podlu struggles now as time goes on, down to 92%. DudsonZ finally finding a miss of his own, but half the map remains. Some 50s will be dropped more from him. Accuracy situation has equalized, but podlu has the combo advantage. Can he bring it back? DudsonZ slipping, tripping. 22k difference as we go into the slow section with podlu all of the combo in the world currently for him to bring this back. But the second K section, I feel, is gonna be the difference maker. We see how podlu just kind of flailed there in the first PI, and that's gonna be dangerous if he is unable to change that course of fate. DudsonZ finds the miss, podlu finds the trade. 20k difference currently as we go into the final section. A bit of a banjo break comes from podlu there, going to make his combo back to 100. That's a bit of a trade once more. DudsonZ holding on a bit better than podlu in the last section with the combo currently. 20k difference, but there's the slider break going into the slider stream. One last section, a bit slower than the other ones. And that will signify the end of this map. Going to have a back-to-back breakpoint at DudsonZ, unable to secure this number 4. podlu will keep the fight going as he goes into his own pick with a potential of tying things up. Going back to the screen now. Currently, not much pattern regarding the picks. DudsonZ went from Hard Rock 2 to number 4. podlu is going from DT3 to DT1. Going for just a nice, comfortable angle in this regard. It is going to be Fiku Miku. Gonna be the love story. It's just nice, comfortable, classic DT1, and podlu banking on his aim to get his second and equalizing point. Good luck everyone is in the chat, and we're about to get right into this one. And here we go. The screen, James. Currently, they are indeed in the map, and starting off, accuracy still with the double SS actually, as everything is absolutely fine. Gameplay is indeed here, ladies and gentlemen, but the combo isn't there for podlu. That miss will prove to be difficult as you go into the streamer section. DudsonZ did not lose too much accuracy, but podlu can't really say the same. A slider break coming for Mr. in red. DudsonZ still holding on pretty nicely. 60k difference. Some slider breaks coming in for both our players, but podlu has a bit of distance to catch up with. 3% accuracy deficit, but the combo might be his lifeline. 160 now. As we go to the second K section soon enough, but missing on the slow part will not prove to be helpful as we go into yet again another rapid jump section. This one a bit more relaxed than the other, but it's not gonna last long as we go into the last part of this map. DudsonZ holding on pretty nicely, 50k difference. Both of them trading out their combos with no firepower on both sides. Going into the stream once more. The chain miss will come from both of these players, but there is nothing that is gonna change the tide here for podlu. It's gonna be stuck with a solid 40k deficit. Yeah, the DudsonZ secures the match point. We're going straight for Hard Rock 3, Eta Beta Eta. I remember correctly, a bit of a mechanic tech pick. It is definitely difficulty Tectopia's map set. And DudsonZ, I mean, he really likes the Hard Rock. Hard Rock 2 did prove to be his map. So I don't see if this is not gonna go his way unless podlu does something amazing. It's time for Eta Beta Eta. Kind of funny to say, but here we go. Into the first spot now. Nice comfortable parents here and there, but it's probably not gonna last long as we see the sudden spike in spacing on that first stream. But we will find the miss right after. As DudsonZ holds on. 20k difference thus far as podlu still trying to recover quickly. 99% accuracy for DudsonZ, but that's not gonna last too long as he finds the miss. Into yet again another flowy section. 2 minutes and 32 seconds. Once again, not the longest map in the pool to say the least. But podlu is making every circle just that much more impactful. 5k difference as he hits the doubles going to the slow section. Massive opportunity for DudsonZ currently. And it's just gonna get even worse as we are just coasting through the slow section unless we see a massive chain miss in the side of podlu. DudsonZ, this might not be the right pick for him. Accuracy looking gorgeous, but the combo dissipated. 70k difference as podlu holds on to a very solid lead. Both players having combo reset. DudsonZ needs to pray for more mistakes in the side of podlu as we go into the second half of the map. The hardest part of this entire Hard Rock 3, and he is definitely struggling into this aim control section. But on the other hand, tapping quite handily. Bit miss here and there, but nothing big. Gonna have to make myself eat my work with that miss, but 90k difference is just a bit too much for a comeback to be possible. But unless podlu keeps on making such mistakes, this might just be game, set and match. 50k difference, DudsonZ unable to hold on to his combo, and this is going to be a back to back breakpoint. Fourth breakpoint in a row. Yup, we are definitely scrambling for a certain pick. Podlu on the other hand, just kinda chilling, and indeed, this Hard Rock 3 is gonna work out for him. And that's just the way the cookie balls as podlu will have the opportunity to go into his last pick and possibly force out a tiebreaker. 92.67. Okay, I should be taken out into the back. Going into podlu's last pick now. DT3 went pretty not well. DT1 went pretty not well as well, I think. So he has gone 2 for 2 on picking the wrong map, but he's gonna go for number 3, and it's gonna be Nanahoshi Kainkagudan. Kangen Ngagut. Well, that name is too hard for me to say. Hatsune Miku. It's gonna be number 1 difficulty, and it's gonna be Snap Alt. Is this the fate? Is this the moment that he's waiting for? He has an opportunity here. Tiebreaker is a real possibility, and I'm sure the audience would love to see it. Going straight into number 3, it's gonna be a long ride at 3 minutes and 36 seconds. Plenty of spikes right before, or rather, right at the end of every single KE section. Starting off, podlu, beautiful accuracy, but how long can he hold on? Going to the first section now, misses already coming in his side. Dudson on the other hand, not much accuracy, but plenty of combo. podlu finding more and more of those misses, not looking good at all as Dudson holds on to a strong lead at 5k difference. But as everyone slowly but surely runs out of stamina, and I mean it, this map drains your stamina somehow, some way, even if it is a number 3 going into with the rapid jump section. Podlu holding on for his dear life. 15k difference currently, but some sliders will be broken as we go into the second bridge. 15k difference. Dudson has the advantage on the combo but not the accuracy. A bit of a yin and yang action here. Will Dudson be able to combo his way out of this predicament? Find out soon enough, ladies and gentlemen, because Podlu is holding on a 97.7% accuracy, looking cool as a cucumber in a freezer, being left there for 3 years. Now going into another snappy section. No one slider breaking on that slider. They go into the second now. Podlu still with the 400 combo. No misses just yet. Both of these players in a flow state. Both of them barely hitting that linear with the 100s. But Podlu will be the first one to find a chain miss. DudsonZ holding on with his combo. But now the hardest part is incoming. Plenty of opportunity for them to find a massive and tragic chain miss. 5k difference, 680 combo, still climbing. DudsonZ holding on for his dear life. Just listening to the whisper of his father, Sanzu, just trying to not miss whatsoever. The art of O's. But now he does find the miss. 30k difference. The accuracy gonna help Podlu to stage a comeback. But here we go, going into the snap, and no one finding a miss except for DudsonZ. Is there an opportunity? Is there hope for a tiebreaker? Podlu brings it back to his side, going to the hardest part of the map now, going into the 1-2s. Podlu channeling his inner aim slot. 20k difference, going to the first straight as the 1-2's coming in, and he is hitting every single one of the snaps. Podlu 98% accuracy, going to the aim control section, not finding much of a chain miss there. 20k difference, only a singular miss. This might be locked and loaded. A bit of miss there from the side of Podlu. It's still a 30k difference. Things can still happen, and DudsonZ still holding on for hope, still holding on to his combo. Slight combo lead for him. Podlu finally getting another miss, but that's the coming from DudsonZ. It seems tiebreaker is upon up soon, and now seat 14 against seat 19. Not much combo, not much opportunity, not much firepower for DudsonZ. Podlu, third time's the charm, finally finding a pick that he himself can secure. It is time for tiebreaker in this round of 32. Ladies and gentlemen, oh boy. I mean, with this kind of diff name, you know it's some real crack. 7 minutes and 21 seconds, 7.57 star rating, fluctuating between 162 to 222 BPM. It is going to be cool. And Kazukuki Collective. Oh my god, this is gonna be a long one. 90 seconds for both of them to catch their breath and kinda reconsolidate their nerves. This is it, the only point that matters. Both of the players out of the lobby to see the map. And my goodness. There we go. Podlu, what a comeback story it has been behind this entire game. But an opportunity is upon him to get this point once and for all. DudsonZ, he's been doing well. Tail between the guy who got his own point in the first pick against the guy who got his own point in the last pick. Momentum definitely in the side of Podlu, but this map can break any mortal. Good luck, have fun. It is time for tiebreaker. Here we go. Nice, comfortable start. 6 maps we have played, and this will be the 7th. Nice, serene beginning outwards into quite an amazing map. Pretty action-packed, slider, circle, streams, you name it, this map has it. It's gonna be a night market in this place. 4K difference, and DudsonZ finds the first slider break in the slow section. Accuracy looking quite equal as we slowly but surely climb up onto the sky with podlu still holding the FC. No slider break just yet, but there's a trade. The slow slider catching both of them off guard. And now, as we go through the first intro, 2K score difference is what separates them currently as we go into the stream. First section coming in. Nice slider jumps here and there, keeping things that much exciting as DudsonZ finds the first miss on the second. But it does not trade anything back, going to throw the lead back to his side by about 3K currently. Accuracy a bit lackluster for both sides, but as podlu finds the miss, DudsonZ has the combat advantage but finds the slider break nonetheless. Going to the stream now. Accuracy drop coming inside of podlu, going into the speedy section. 5K difference. DudsonZ holding on for his dear life. 1% accuracy advantage. Not much miss to be happening for both sides. Combo equal. Accuracy equal. But the lead still in the side of DudsonZ as we go together again. Another slider jump section. The boss slider will catch podlu. Yet again lacking. 8K difference as DudsonZ drifts away with a very substantial lead in this tiebreaker. Some triples here and there as we go to the slider. DudsonZ finds the slider break. podlu still behind by 13K but unable to reconvene to find that opportunity with the combo. DudsonZ just managing the accuracy and combo really well as we go into yet again another slider jump section. A miss coming inside of podlu. The lead now slipping to a massive 13K difference. Another slider break striking him again and again, but DudsonZ will not be so merciful as he holds on through into the break section. 94% accuracy with about 340 combo. Boss slider just not giving podlu any kind of break. DudsonZ will find the miss on the slow slider stream section, but now going into the alt part. Here comes in control. DudsonZ finding the first miss, but podlu trades instantly. 24K difference. podlu not having too much of a great time. The triples coming in. The zigzags still trying to fight back, but DudsonZ at 95% accuracy, not giving him too much of a break. And now going to the slider aim section. Some slider strings here and there. Definitely cheesable, but at this point, every single point of combo matters. And currently both these players well honest in their aim. 27K difference. Is there an opportunity? Half of the map remains. Time is definitely running out, and DudsonZ definitely wants it more with that spin. Once again, back into the action. BPM's pumping up. 36K difference. Not an easy gap to bridge. podlu, he has done it, but can he do it again when it truly matters? Combo increasing for both players. Whatever happens after this slow section, podlu cannot break, or it might as well be over. DudsonZ, he has a winning condition. Can he make the best of it? 1/3 of the map remains. The stream. That's the first one. The second one coming in. Podlu holding on, but no longer as DudsonZ trades it out. Going to the final section now. 40k difference. No combo. Not much firepower in the side of Podlu. And it's just looking absolutely hopeless. The trade of the slider break will mean nothing. DudsonZ holding on really well, just matching, keeping in pace with Podlu. 40k difference down to a 34k with the chain miss coming from the other side, but Podlu unable to gain any combo whatsoever. Just kinda ran out of gas here at the end. Sliders coming in, the jumps coming in from all sides. The miss once again for DudsonZ. 30k difference actually. Podlu just a bit too much to grab. One last section. Things can still happen, but will it do so? DudsonZ finds the slider break. Podlu searching for hope, searching for something to crawl back to. The lead has increased to a solid 40k as Podlu scrounges for a combo, for an opportunity, but the accuracy drop will prove to be futile as we go into the last section. 222 BPM streams with sliders in between. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this matchup. 37k in the lead. DudsonZ pulls it through in the end. Podlu, however, big props to him for forcing tiebreaker. And that is it. DudsonZ will be moving on forward. Good game and well played. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure there will be more matches soon enough, but for now, DudsonZ can definitely bathe in this glory. Pretty well done to him, and of course, big props to the opponent. But there can only be one winner, and there can be only one guy moving forward. But that is it. More to come, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned. I've been BlankTap. I'll see you guys later maybe. Take care, guys.